guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michael, and if this is your first time coming to my channel, I'm a spiritual enlightenment coach. I help people to navigate through their spiritual awakening process, sharing my life experiences and knowledge that I've gathered through the years. Okay, today I'm going to be talking about empaths. Now, who is an empath? Okay, an empath is a person that has a heightened intuition. Okay, an empath has heightened intuition. You can feel the energies of others around you. Okay, you're kind of different from the vast majority because you tend to be one in maybe 100, 200, 400, maybe 1000. But my point is that you are rare. Yeah, and right from your childhood you found out that you tend to be the black sheep of the family. Yeah, you tend to be very different, and each time you find people that actually understand you or the deeper meaning, other empaths like yourself, you tend to form deep bonds. They are called your soul family. You can meet them online sometimes in some kind of groups. So an empath feels the energy of those around him. So empaths have a kind of very profound spiritual connection to the divine. Yes. However it works for you, you might say you actually you've actually had encounters with what you can't explain. Yeah. But people who get you because you can't explain it to a normal person. It's kind of personal anyway. You can say you have a way of communicating with angels. Yeah. Some of you might have dreams, you might have visions, you might hear voices in your head, you might see patterns, you might hearing voices. That's clairaudience. You have clairsentience. However, whatever works for you. You understand? Spirit has different ways of communicating with empaths, but my point is empaths have a connection to the divine. Yeah. And most empaths right now on earth are going through a spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening process is, in other terms, I call it, in my own words, I call it the Christ consciousness. When you awaken to the fact that you are not your mortal body, that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience and not the other way around. Okay? So, an empath has a connection to the divine. You might hear, you might see, I know I've said that before, but for emphasis, yes, for emphasis, I have to lay emphasis on this point. Connection to the divine. Like there was one time I thought I was going crazy, I kept on seeing numbers. So empaths are highly intuitive people. Their intuition is very heightened. A human light detector, if you might like to call them, because they sense both the energy and the reason behind spoken words and words left unspoken. Not only body languages, but they have a hidden way of just seeing other people's intentions clearly written. Most of the time they might try to convince themselves to follow, to go against their intuition, for those of them that have not yet developed themselves to the point of trusting their intuition enough. But your intuition most of the time is your own soul, is your spirit man giving you direct messages from spirit. You can call that channeling. Some empaths tend to be musicians, some of them tend to be into one craft or the other. Writing, they may be poets. So whenever they are channeling, by channeling I mean listening to the divine, they might have profound artwork or creativity because of this connection to the divine that I'm talking about here. And also empaths tend to feel overwhelmed when they are around a crowded area, or the place that has so many people. Their energy just tends to be all over the place, scattered, and people are always drawn to them like flies drawn to the fire or like moths drawn to the fire, rather. Yes, people like your energy because they feel good when they're around you. You make people feel better without even knowing it. You just find out that people just gravitate towards you. And when they come to you, they tell you all their life problems. They start telling you their life stories without asking. Yes, you make